What is up, guys? Today I'm coming at you guys with another deck. So this is another King of Games deck that's not a meta deck, so that's kind of like the way that I like to play. I like to make King of Games with decks that are not necessarily meta. So right now it's July 2020, so there's like such as Dark Magician. I'll just go ahead and show you guys what's popping right now. Light Sworns a little bit. Blue Eyes White Dragon, Shiren Eye, some Invoke decks. And yeah, I think that gives you and some Cyber Dragon, that kind of gives you a general feel for what's available. And you probably didn't see a lot of these cards there. Well, maybe you did, but you didn't. I'm sure you didn't see some of them. So this deck is basically a Chaos Neos deck that uses Neos Fusion, which is searchable via your Keeper of Dragon Magic, to dump light and dark monsters such as Neos plus any other monster in this deck to the graveyard. So you basically have a toolbox and you just send what you need. So you could send Glow Up Bulb if you want to synchro someone on the next turn, which is the only non-light and dark, light or dark in this deck, by the way. You could send a Crimson Fox to zero some attack and do some damage. 80 Changer, obviously, if you're floodgated, he's a great option, or if you need to switch something with high defense into attack position. I'm thinking Super Heavy Samurais. Mirror Resonator is another Glow Up Bulb, but it's also a light monster, which is nice, and Glow Up Bulb is once per duel, so just an extra one there. And Bacon Saver, obviously, I'm sure everyone knows Bacon Saver. So yeah, so you have all those monsters that you're able to send. Also, I have Mystic Pipers, which technically you're able to send, and Sphere Kriebos, but you're not really going to send them. Mystic Piper is here to speed up the deck, so you tribute him, draw a card. If it's a level 1, you draw another. So you play. If you tribute him, you got another Mystic Piper, so that's 1, 2. You got 3 of these, so 3, 4, 5. You got 6 and 7. So 7 of these cards are going to be level 1. So there's a really good chance Mystic Piper is going to let you draw 2 cards, and he's great for facilitating you to get into your Neos Fusions. This is the playmaker of the deck. Once you get this going, the next turn you're going to unleash on your opponent. Your boss monsters are basically Chaos Sorcerer. You know how to use him. You just summon him by vanishing light or dark. So you just set up your grave with Neos Fusion, and then you summon your Chaos Sorcerer, get rid of something, and then you can even use Chaos Sorcerer as synchro material with your Glow Up Bulb or your Mirror Resonator to bring out some powerful synchros such as PSY-FRAMELORD, ZETA, or Fortune Lady Every, both powerful cards that are able to banish. And this one in specific is usually my go-to because it banishes without targeting, which is crazy. It also revives itself. And I also have a couple of level 8s that you can play with Neos or Brave Neos, which include Angel of Zero, which is great for Dark Magician matchups, as well as Scrap Dragon, which is just a generic level 8. So yeah, the skill I'm playing is Mind of the Plana, which basically just banishes all of your opponent's banished cards. It's really useful against things such as Shiren Eye and Metaphys, which really just recycle their banished zone, so it just gets rid of those for good. As well as some LUNALIGHT decks, which just power up their Saber Dancer. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. In a nutshell, you're just using your Neos Fusion to set up your graveyard for you, and then you're bringing out your boss monsters, which is basically going to be Chaos Sorcerer, and then you can sync or summon from there if need be. This deck brought me all the way from Platinum to King of Games, so it's definitely a viable deck. I hope you guys enjoy it. Definitely have some fun with it. Yeah, thank you for watching.